Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna have to walk down to where that's being broadcast from. We should go to the end of the rainbow and see if the TTC leprechaun might be hanging out there.
I sincerely hope it is sponsored by Nelvana and that there's some sort of paper mache Care Bears just shooting that fucking rainbow at the CN Tower.
Care Bear fucking countdown. Splice that in, Jesse. Editing note.
Care Bears countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who's that coming from somewhere up in the sky?
Oh, you got that little one first, eh? It's a good start.
Are you filming or film?
I'm filming.
He's filming.
Oh, too close, too close. You're driving my lens crazy. Oh yeah.
Thank you, Scotiabank.
Thank you, Scotiabank, for this delicious gin drink that Lucy made. It has copious amounts of lemon in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
Have Jesse a drink, yeah.
Pretty strong. Take small sips.
Unless you
It's
like
the
gin.
equivalent of like 8 drinks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We had to compact because of the amount of containers.
Space.
Receptacles.
The final frontier.
Like gift shop action.
Oh, it's just stone etched portraits. Oh, you got Brando. You got Brando. You got Timberlake, Elvis, Einstein, and Dolly. Perhaps one of the most eclectic mix of celebrities of all time, and interspersed with just dolphins and wolves. It's pretty great, though. I love it.
I can't help
Look at the Brando.
turning you into a paperweight. Aw. He's beautiful.
Brando. You sweet bastard. Demonic Bob Marley. That's what every kid wants.
Oh my god.
Gandolfini. I wish I could get Gandolfini on a rock. That's what I really want.
Christmas is right around the corner.
Because if anyone wants to get me James Gandolfini etched in on a rock, I'd be more than tickled pink.
I was gonna get
It's
him a
a
mani putty.
nice young
but,
family wondering where the art is.
Yeah, we legitimately go up to that fire hydrant and try and drink it. It's pretty clean.
Wow. Seas of people here to see the leaking fire hydrant. One night only. Couple $100 in change.
Yeah, and toonies and loonies.
Real license to steal.
That's pretty much like 75 coffees. 75 large coffees.
He's
not
gonna
bad,
make
it's
it
not
another
bad.
week.
You think he drinks 75 coffees in a week? He plays the ergu and drinks 75 coffees because that's how much concentration it takes.
Okay, what would take the maze to the next level
where's
is if Rob Ford escaped from the hospital today and he's wandering in the center of the maze like some sort of minotaur creature.
I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, there's like a cool like old man rap party going on in that tent. Look at that fucking dude in the straw hat. Holy shit, he's losing it. He is fucking going ape, and the young kids around him do not appreciate how ape he's going in.
What the fuck is in there?
She roller coastered on it. It's that new R. Kelly song. It's disgusting. It's filthy as fuck. It's all about him eating cookies, which is people.
There's absolutely nothing in there. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a tent. It's a wooden tent you walk through.
It's actually a bedroom.
A what?
It's a bedroom.
A bedroom.
Hence
Hence the R. Kelly soundtrack.
I don't know who's playing the shit. I don't know.
Well, R. Kelly's playing and it's making me want to fuck.
Well, then it's a fucking.
It's art. Here it is. And we're not the only ones who think this is art. This is beautiful.
You might say it's just a closet with soundproof foam on the walls. And I would say you were right.
Very potentially. It is a box with soundproofing foam, and people go in it and they scream while the doors close, and then they.
There's a bouncer
ooh la la.
escorting the screaming booth.
So here we're gonna
It's
do
gonna be the virtual tour of the Scream booth.
the virtual tour. Jesse can't hear me right now. I can only hear him. So we're gonna have a little fun.
Gonna get the full Nuit Blanche experience here. Waiting in line.
Oh yeah. Well, this is the true Nuit Blanche, right? The back to people's heads and people fucking just waiting.
Got some people warming up their screams.
We're currently watching Jesse inch his way toward the French version of the Screaming booth, which is slightly less popular and less packed with people than the English version, clearly demonstrating the Francophone prejudice in Toronto.
Oh, you can kind of hear it. Not soundproof after all.
Oh, not so soundproof.
So I'd like you to kind of spitball some guesses as to what I'm going to scream out in that booth.
My bet is some kind of mild racial obscenity or something against the art project himself. What do you think?
Probably the latter.
Yeah.
So when you get in about 3 feet from the booth, you can totally hear everything that's going on in there.
Are they? Oh, I wish I could ask you if they're screaming racial obscenities. Tell us about it.
Oh, he's so relaxed now. He feels released.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm
That
in.
guy
I'm
got it
going
all
in.
out. He chained his.
Okay,
fucking-
thank you.
Yeah.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan! His name is Adrian and his father is Satan. He crawled up from hell and impregnated her. Hail Satan!
The look on the girl's face.
Alright, I'm good.
The look on the girl's face is fucking spectacular. Oh, come on over, Jesse.
Alright, Brendan. What's going on in here?
Oh, you know what? Death therapy over there at the tower. The door says death therapy on it.
Is that where you get buried? Buried alive?
We're gonna check it out though. We probably should.
Lucy's waving us in.
Alright,
She
let's do
spot
it.
something.
Oh Jesus. Oh my God, Jesse. We have to have a therapy session with this cat.
Totally.
Let's go into hypno help right now, Jesse. You and me. Hypno help.
Hypno help.
Hypno help.
You are healthy and your hair is shiny. A river of compassion washes away your anger and replaces it with zest.
Zest.
This is the plateau of perfection. A mystic magnificence follows you. Surrounds this city. Doesn't get any better than this. You are literally the best. You are awesome and you're not annoying about it. You're beautiful the way you are. This feels good.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Dr. Jazz. Let's go.
Lucy's opening the door.
I'm getting in here. Thank you. I feel so much better. This whole experience has made me feel a lot better.
This is the greatest Nuit Blanche exhibit.
We need to top this off with some cat therapy, I think.
Strangest thing is there's no lineup for any of this amazingness.
I know. We stumbled on definitely the best part of this year.
There's a place over there where you can get a free haircut, Brennan.
A free haircut? You want to see me getting a free haircut?
He needs a haircut.
Should I get one from a stranger though?
Yes.
Yeah. Can we do cat therapy really quick though?
We got to do cat therapy first, though.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name?
My name's Brendan. This is Jesse. So what kind of problems do you think you've been dealing with here tonight?
Well, so it's people are just opening up about their lives, what's on their hearts and minds. Often people come in with something specific they want to talk about. I can't share, patient confidentiality.
Obviously.
But it's been real. People have been really opening up. It's hard to explain. The therapeutic relation is a very specific one. People come in, they sit on the couch, they lie on the couch maybe, and they just tell you what's going on in their lives.
And you find they're being honest?
Well, how can I tell? But I think they are, yeah.
Do you feel intimidated at all that you're having to compete with Dr. Jazz?
No, I think Dr. Jazz is setting the tone for some relaxed evenings here, and I think that transposes itself into this tent.
I feel that too. I feel like there's no situation in which I wouldn't want Dr. Jazz setting the tone.
Have you guys talked to Dr. Jazz yet?
Just brief words. I just thanked him for his glory.
And so what's the podcast name?
It's called Idea Grave. It's where ideas go to die.
So is it,
How do you feel about that?
I think this is more about you than about me. Are you trying to turn the relationship around here?
Oh my God.
I'm changing it up. That's what art's about, right?
Well, let me ask you a question. What's going on in your life?
I'm inadequate. I feel perpetually inadequate. I have no idea what I want to do with my life. Hence why I'm doing something like this. Yeah, you can start with those two.
So where did this feeling of inadequacy come from? Have you always felt this way, or is it new?
It's fairly new. I find that the things I used to do that made me happy don't really make me happy anymore. And I'm not sure what it is the next step in making myself that kind of happy, productive person again.
How long you been in this phase?
Better part of a year.
So what are you doing to cope in this phase? You making a podcast? Anything else?
I'm trying to play music as much as I can because that's mostly what I've been promoting music for a number of years, and it's just become a little stale and not fun for me anymore. Too much like a job per se.
And you don't want it's too much like a job. What does that mean?
That certain aspects of it just make me unhappy. Dealing with certain people and the certain logistics of doing it aren't making me happy. The music aspect of it always makes me happy, but I feel that there's something I can do closer to that that will make me happier.
And do you have any sense of what that thing is that's closer to that?
I haven't a goddamn clue.
What's the first thing that comes into your heart when I ask you that question? Without going into your head, what's the deepest desire? It doesn't have to be realistic even. What is it that's closer to that in the heart?
I kind of wish I could just sit around and drum all day long and just get paid for it.
So you want to be a musician?
Yeah, a session musician or touring musician or any kind of thing. Anything that would facilitate me drumming infinitely from here on in.
So it sounds like you know what you want to do.
Right, but it's also incredibly intimidating in that how do I make money doing that? That's the question. How do I get myself into that headspace where I can actually dedicate enough time? I work a shitty job right now. I'm very tired after it. How do I get to that place where I have enough energy that I can dedicate myself enough to actually make money on something so flighty and so airy?
Have you always thought it was flighty and airy? Has it ever seemed practical to you to be a musician?
Occasionally. Yeah, there are times in which it seems practical, but then it's sort of the arts culture here. For the most part, I feel like it's just one step forward, two steps back.
Yeah, I hear you. But it sounds like you know what you want. When you first sat down, you said you didn't know what you want. I think that you do. You just don't know how to get there.
True.
So do you think you can wait and find out how you get there instead of thinking about...
That's the game, isn't it?
I think it might be.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Dr. Cat.
You're welcome.
I did a secular confession booth in 2006, and I had like a similar experience where I got to have people come in from Nuit Blanche and sit down and confess things.
Yeah.
What do you think the #1 confession 2006 Nuit Blanche was of random people coming in off the sidewalk?
Confession. I don't know, you tell me.
I hate all of my friends, and I don't know what to do about it. That was their #1 confession.
And do you think that had something to do with the year, 2006?
I don't know, but it really freaked me out to hear that there's so many unhappy people, like, secretly.
You like your friends?
Oh, yeah.
Have you always felt that way?
Mm-hmm.
You have good friends?
Yeah,
Is that your friend who was just here?
sure.
Yeah. And so what else was the experience like in sitting behind the confession booth?
I felt like it was obvious that there was a niche and a need that the Catholic Church was providing for the communities back in the old days that is still around nowadays. And I think that it wouldn't be a bad idea to revive a lot of the old institutions and make secular versions of them, because people do need an anonymous way of connecting with one another. I think that hasn't gone out of style.
What kind of man would I marry? What? Me worry?
Honk honk. Is it one of those carnival games where you got to throw money in the center?
Well, there is money in it. Just kind of begging for someone to crawl in and grab it.
The OK janitor's got
$5
dibs.
to the first person who crawls in and gets that $5. Do it.
Get on his shoulder, Brennan.
This is your conscience. Do it.
This is God. You're gonna need that $5. Oh, he
Oh,
did it.
yeah.
Yay!
You win.
You won art.
He got it. Well,
Okay.
who says you don't make money off art?
Okay. Let's see where the copycats are gonna come from.
There's no other bills. It's not worth it anymore.
Send me an
So,
angel.
what do you think that was actually about? We got to go to City Hall, so let's go that way.
Brendan,
Yes, sir?
why are you trying to put art into words? It's about setting up an atmosphere of confusion and charity
And which was
greed.
what just happened, right?
And then forgiveness.
They outed the people in the crowd.
Whoa! We missed the slam.
Probably tipped it over.
Somebody slammed. I guarantee it.
Missed it?
Somebody was trying to lean in, and they probably
they
fell.
fell. Fuck, we missed the climax of that art piece.
I can't believe it.
Girl was like trying so hard to make people not take the money.
But I guarantee
awesome.
that other people are gonna get wet now.
Trying to take the $5.
Oh, you know what would have been a way better wishing well? A fucking jacuzzi. Everybody be
Yeah.
getting in that jacuzzi.
Yeah, for sure.
And it'd be filthy.
So the point, obviously, it revealed itself. The point of that art exhibit was for someone to try and get that money and to fall in and break it.
Oh, and then they realize it's sulfuric acid. And they get cooked for their greed.
Here we are.
They're going to be staging a production of Wicked on top of the City Hall in the green haze.
So I'm being informed that the pumping station is a chemical spill. It's an art piece about a chemical spill.
I get it.
Something that says performance anxiety beside it? I don't know. Yeah,
Hey, we're at City Hall.
This is for you, Robbie.
This one's for my man Rob
Rofo.
He's down but not out. Down but not out. Let's just remember that.
As of today, October 3rd, 2014.
And they had to dig their own porta potty hole. Apparently, they start digging this hole. There's like 11 guys digging it. A lot of them are green. They've never been up there before. And they're digging this hole. And the guy with seniority is like, you gotta dig that deeper. You gotta dig it deeper. You gotta dig it deeper. So they're thinking, oh, in a month and a half, 2 months, how much are we actually gonna shit are we gonna really fill this hole? But really, what it came down to was, after a few days of people going to the bathroom, at minus 40 degrees, the shit froze before it even hit the ground, and so it started to pile up in a big frozen shit pile and creep back toward the hole. So no matter how wide you dug the hole, it didn't matter. You had to dig it like 6 foot deep because the shit just froze and started to come back at you. And that's some information you can take to the bank. The money bank.
That's fucking gross.
That's fucking gross, right?
In other news, this guy's performing the entire finale of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly in mime.
Oh, awesome.
It's actually quite hard. It's not easy.
Oh, he's talking. That's not mime. Let's go interview him.
Good times.
I think I've identified a kid, like a pretty young guy, who is actively stalking a girl on this bus who's been like keeping his distance from her and is staring fucking daggers at her right now.
Arriving at
Who?
college.
Look
College
over toward the
station.
door, curly hair, kind of like you look about your size, about your height, but clearly about 16 to 17. He's fucking watch you look over. There he goes.
Whoa. Maybe they're flirting. You don't see what her reaction is.
On the platform, he was keeping his distance, like big time.
Probably not love.
And then he was saying, I didn't think really much of it, but he was saying to another guy on the platform, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna kill you." Like really casually.
Please stand clear of the doors.
Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Oh, so.
Yeah, he's crazy.
That was creepy. That was like a horror movie shot.
Bloor Young Station.
Just
This
staring at
station
the screen.
connects with the Bloor Danforth subway.
Stealing at that girl right there, right behind me, like intensely. And the whole time we were here, he was just like fucking locked in on her, but like really like psychotic. He had some kind of psychotic like look to his eye for sure.